Hi guys, Dazzie here with a long overdue comic book haul, and this one's worth the wait. Dazzie's Comic Book Hauls episode 140. And I've got around about 40 books to show you here, guys, that I picked up at the recent MCM Birmingham con of 2021, of course. And this was a con that ran on the 13th and 14th of November. I love this con. It has been my favourite one for a few years now. But there were only 2 comic book sellers there, and my heart sank a little bit when I got there. But having said that, I've done pretty well here, guys. I got a lot of Silver and Bronze Age books, some high grade, or what I consider to be high grade books, and I am quite fussy now with the grades when it comes to the vintage books. So, like I say, I headed down there, but I took 6 books to get signed because there was an artist stroke inker there by the name of Mark Farmer who's worked on a few decent books. And I take books along to be signed because I enjoy getting the signature, and it's just a side venture in case there aren't too many books there. So what did I get signed? First up, New Guardians, issue number 2 from DC. Of course, this is the first appearance of Snowflame, a cocaine-powered supervillain who reappeared recently in one of the Batman books, I believe. And his quote was always, "Cocaine is my god, and I am the human instrument of its will." A crazy character, to be sure. And Mark said that the scriptwriter at the time for that book just didn't really know where he was going with it, hence it is so wacky. But yeah, a great book to have. I only paid 75p for that back in the day. When I arrived there, Mark was actually sketching an alien Green Lantern for somebody, and it was fantastic. Very talented guy. I got the Hulk issue 15 signed. This is the first cameo appearance of the Red She-Hulk, Betty Ross. Of course, who knows, with this new She-Hulk show, may well get the red version of her at some point. Then we have issue 16 from the same run, signature, and first full appearance of the Red She-Hulk and first cover. This book's hot at the moment due to the HBO Max Green Lantern show that is in production. This is Green Lantern issue 201, or Green Lantern Corpse rather. Sorry about that. Yeah, big character in this book. The first appearance of Kilowog, a Bolovaxian alien with phenomenal strength and intellect. A book that is underrated or undervalued in my opinion. This book is hot at the moment due to the Hawkeye show. This is Young Avengers Presents issue 6 of 6. The first meeting of Hawkeye and Kate Bishop, where he approves of her using the codename Hawkeye. Again, there's the signature. Yeah, we had quite a chat about some of the books to hear, and he was a real approachable guy, Mark Farmer. And the last book I got signed, guys, is a book I've had for ages, and this is Wolverine issue 88. And obviously the first battle between Deadpool and Wolverine. So that was fun, getting those books signed. So let's get into the books, guys. We'll start small and end big, like we always do. What was disappointing down there, they didn't really have any like dollar bin boxes or pound boxes as we know them over here. I did find a couple of 50p books. First up, a couple of copies of Walking Dead issue 171. First appearance of the Princess of Pittsburgh. It was supposed to be getting her own spin-off show of The Walking Dead. I'm a Pittsburgh Steelers fan, so when I heard the Pittsburgh name in it, you have to get it. And I had that book already. Be a £10 book, so 50p, there's money to be made there. The other Walking Dead book I picked up, another couple of copies of Walking Dead issue 177, and this is the first appearance of Mercer, who is in the last season of the Walking Dead show, and it is the first appearance of Sebastian, the boy who shot Rick Grimes. And Mercer actually wears this costume in the series, I believe. I need to finish watching that at some point. Okay, I received this book actually as recently as an AOK from my good friend, the Sequential Geek. Got to get some books out to him before Christmas. I found a second copy, and this is Faust #1. This is the third printing, This is a very adult story, to say the least. As you can see, I just paid £3 for this one. Third printing. This is a book from David Quinn and Tim Vigil, and there's going to be an animated series of this, which I'm going to have to watch because I've read it, and this is very, very, yeah. Watch it through squinted eyes, guys. It's one of those. It's graphic, to say the least, and I will be watching the animated show when it drops. I had to show this book off to my good friend Comic Vantage, Lewis, when I picked this one up, because he is a big fan of the character, and he actually sent me a metal cover book of this character. This is Razer, issue number 1. An early appearance of Razer, who is a vigilante superheroine. And I think that comes from Fathom. And is it in the London Knights Press or something like that? It's something like that, but it's a very small print run. And that, again, that character is meant to be coming to the screen at some point. I paid 50p for this one, another copy. This book, guys, I've sold this for some good coin in the past. Look out for this one. This is Green Lantern, from issue 18 from 2007. This is the first appearance and origin of Lissa Drac, aka Kara Sil, a member of the Sinestro Corps, feared for her ruthlessness. With that HBO Max show, guys, all Green Lantern keys are on the table. Also, the first appearance of Despotelis. Nice pickup for £1. This book is creeping up in price. I've had a couple of these in the past. Dark Horse Comics, issue number 7. This is the first appearance of Nomi and Vima Sunrider in a preview. So keep an eye out for that. It's also one of the very first Star Wars Dark Horse stories. Yeah, that's going for around about 10 quid now, slowly creeping up. 13p I think I paid for this one, which is crazy. I like the characters. This is a character that has appeared in numerous live action iterations. I remember being in Smallville and Supergirl, among others. This is Superman Adventures issue number 1, and that is the first appearance of Mercy Graves. He, like, driver or bodyguard, female bodyguard of Lex Luthor. Another book I picked up. What did I pay for this one? £1.50. Another copy. I keep finding it now. This book can go upwards of 20 on a good day. This is New X-Men, issue 133, and the first appearance of Dust, the first X-Men who wears, is it called Abaya and Niqab? There we go. All characters with X's, again, on the table. Just a matter of time before we get an announcement there. £3 I paid for this one. Another copy of Ultimate Marvel Team Up, issue number 5. And this is the first appearance of the Ultimate Nick Fury. Basically, the Nick Fury we get that looks a bit like Samuel L. Jackson. And I think that he's actually goes on... I think this may be a cameo in this one and becomes the full appearance in Ultimate Fantastic Four issue 9, if I'm not mistaken. Here's a little book that I've always thought is a little bit undervalued. It was the main villain of that first Suicide Squad movie. This is Suicide Squad issue 14 from 1988, and this is the first appearance of Incubus. Basically, I think he was like the brother of the Enchantress in that first movie, and that is Lawrence Larry Eden is the character. Paid £3 for a second printing. Already got the first printing. That is quite a valuable book at the moment. This is the Amazing Spider-Man issue 529. And this is the debut of the Iron Spider suit, engineered, of course, by Stark Industries. Has been in numerous MCU properties. Tell us the second printing, because it says it up here in the box. This book goes for around about 10 to 15. That we a book that was in the, I think it was in my top 20 a long time ago. This is Fantastic Four Annual 27. Got a bit of heat due to the Loki TV show. This is the first appearance of Mr. Tesseract, Mr. Alternity, Justice Truth and Justice Liberty. £1.50 for that one. But that one is only a VG copy at best. This book got a little bit of buzz as well. This character was rumoured, I think, either for the Batwoman show or the Titans TV show. This is Teen Titans issue 43 from 2007. £1.50 for this. This is the first full appearance of this character down here, Enigma, the Riddler's daughter. And she first cameos in like a preview in issue 38. Excuse me. Up next, finally found a copy of this one. It doesn't go for too much, around about 10 quid on a good day. But, you know, I was a fan of the character in the Supergirl TV show and the Justice League Unlimited animated show. It was Young Justice animated show. This is Teen Titans issue 40 from the same run. And this is the first cover appearance of the Miss Martian, McGann and Roz. Okay, look out for that book, guys. Of course, she appears first in issue 37, I believe, which I've had several copies of. The Miss Marvel trailer dropped recently. Am I excited for it? Well, we'll see. We'll see. Time will tell. But I know she's apparently going to be changing a lot of her powers. This book is getting a little bit of heat because there has been an announcement of a character, I believe, called the Birdman. And the Birdman is supposedly going to be based on this character in this book. This is Miss Marvel issue 6. I think this is from the 2015 run. This is the first full appearance and origin of the Inventor, a clone of Thomas Edison mixed with cockatiel DNA. This is the regular Jamie McKelvey cover. And like I say, the Inventor is supposedly going to be that Birdman character. Who knows? You've known all about my encyclopedias. I'm going to be showing a couple of them at some point. And this character was always in there. Could never ever find this book. Well, I found it now for cheap. What did I pay for this? £1.25. This is Flash, issue 183 from the second volume. And the first appearance of the second trickster, Axel Walker. And he appeared in Grant Gustin's The Flash TV show. And he played alongside the original trickster played by Mark Hamill in the show. I need to get the first appearance of the trickster that from the Silver Age. That will happen. That's on my searches at the moment on eBay. Okay, found another copy of this one. I've just sold a copy. Paid £1 for this. This is in the this last week was in the top 20 key collectors books. And this is Avengers from the Heroic Age, issue number 6. And this is the first full appearance of the next Avengers team, who is Tehran, Henry Pym Jr., Francis Barton, James Rogers, and the interesting one is Azari, the son of T'Challa, and Storm from an alternate reality. And there are rumours that there is going to be a son of T'Challa at some point arriving in the MCU. Now, characters are not fully identified by name or parentage until Avengers World issue 9, so keep an eye out for that one again. A lot of these alternate reality books are becoming relevant at the moment. Okay, let's get on to the second pile of books, because this is where it starts to get good. First up, another copy and an upgrade of this, and again, I'm on the second print train. Never used to really bother with the second printings, but I can play the game when they go for coin. Nice high grade, and I paid £2.50 for Meet the Skrulls issue number 1, the second printing. Of course, this is the first appearance of the Warner's family, a family of Skrulls that have infiltrated society in preparation for an invasion. This second printing variant cover comes from Marcos Martin, and the Skrulls the Warners, rumoured for the Secret Invasion show. Time will tell. Another book related to that Secret Invasion show, funnily enough, is Fantastic Four, issue 358. Another copy and another upgrade. The first appearance of Paybok, the Power Skrull. Sorry. A bionically enhanced captain in the Skrull Empire. Now in September, an actor by the name of Kingsley Benadir was cast as possibly payback the Power Scroll. So look out for this. This is a 30th anniversary edition. £2 for that one. Been in my top 20 list, and it's around about a 15 to a £20 book on a good day. This book, I'm in and out whether to get this one, because getting a lot of heat at the moment because of the Morbius movie. It's another character that's been in my encyclopedia forever. Had to snag it. Paid £10 for it. Wasn't happy. It's a modern book, but when I saw what it was going for on eBay, when we're talking 40 upwards, it was a no-brainer really. And this is Amazing Spider-Man issue 30. This is the third volume, is it? If I'm not mistaken. Could be second, but I think it's the third. Now this is heating up because this is the first appearance of Morlon, and that is Vlad, a member of the Inheritors and a natural predator of spider totems. And I think it's Ethan Hawke is rumoured to be playing that character in the Moon Knight show. Whether that works out, we don't know. Possibly, I think he's going to be Dracula. So time will tell. It's also the first appearance of Ezekiel Sims, an ally of Spider-Man, against Morlon, among others. There's a few other minor firsts in this one, but £10 for that. High grade. I think it's a good buy. Okay, so I am left with a pile of Bronze and Silver Age guys, and the majority of these are very high grade. Let's get into them. First up is probably the lowest graded book of the bunch, and this comes from 1977. And this is Miss Marvel issue number 9. And this is the first appearance of Deathbird, a former wife of Vulcan and former empress of the Shire Empire. Whenever a character first appears on cover and first appearance, it's a good combination. What did I pay for that? £2.50, I think. A couple of books now that are spec. One's a spec play, this next one. And this is Thor, issue 239. Another copy of this one. Now, this is the first appearance of the Helipians team, an ancient Egyptian bunch of gods, and that is Horus, Osiris, and Isis. Now, the reason I picked this one up, guys, is Osiris is again rumoured for the Moon Knight TV show, so keep an eye out for this one. £2.50 for that. Another Thor book now that had a lot of heat during the Shang-Chi movie, which was brilliant. And that is from 1980. We got Thor issue 301. Another copy of this one. And the introduction of Ta Lo, the Great Canopy Heaven. Basically the place where they all turned up for a battle at the end of the Shang-Chi movie. Which it was an epic battle, I thought, as well. Again, on a good day, a £30 book, but it's roughly around about 15 to 20 at the moment. Again, £2.50 for that. Can't leave it there for that. Been looking for this book forever. Didn't really want to pay what they asked, and that's only a £5, but it's another character ticked off in the encyclopedia. Brave and the Bold, my second favourite DC show series after Showcase, and this is issue 166. And this is the first appearance of a character called Nemesis. Thomas Andrew Tresser, a spy and master of disguise. Also the first appearance of Marjorie Marshall. £5 for that. £5. High grade. Wasn't looking for this book, but another character in my encyclopedia, and the price to me was right, and again high grade. This is Detective Comics, issue 469. And this is the first appearance and origin of Dr. Phosphorus, Alexander Sartorius, a villain who was perpetually on fire after being exposed to massive amounts of radiation. And again, first appearance and first cover appearance. Also the first appearance of Rupert Thorne, a corrupt politician. £7.50 for that. In this grade, I've seen them upwards of £30 on a good day. Okay, I had to pick this one. I've been looking for this one forever. Again, the character was in my encyclopedia, and when you mix that with the fact the character appeared in the Flash TV show, I had to have it because I like live action first appearances. Again, a book from the Bronze Age, 1977. This is 5-star superhero spectacular. It's Dollar Comics. And this is issue number 1. The first appearance of Patty Jenkins, who worked alongside Grant Gustin's Flash in the GCPD, is it? And was a love interest. I enjoyed the character in the show. £5 for that. Again, this book is hard to find. I've had searches on eBay for this for the longest time. Over here in the UK, it's the only one I've ever found. So, a no-brainer. Another Bronze Age first appearance ticked off in my encyclopedia comes in The Incredible Hulk, issue 212. High grade again. First appearance of the Constrictor, Frank Payne. First appearance and first cover again. £7 for that one. And I didn't want to pay £7, but the Bronze Age keys now are really starting to get up there into double figures in price. Here's another spec book when it comes to Marvel, and another spec play when it comes to Moon Knight. High grade. I've seen this book before. Somebody was asking 20 in a shop, but it was beat. This time I paid 10 quid, and I love this cover. This is We're Off by Night, issue number 10. You know my love for this series. I've got issues 32 and 33. This is the first partial appearance of the Committee, and they are rumoured for the Moon Knight show. Okay, so look out for this one. But look at that cover. What does she say on here? No, please, stay back. Don't kill me. I'm your sister. You ain't having none of that. Right. Here's a great book, I think, because I think this is a decent spec play when it comes to the next Black Panther movie. I've been reading numerous rumours that we are going to be getting Michael B. Jordan's Killmonger back. I have the first appearance of Killmonger in Jungle Action 14. I paid about 12 quid for that. That was just a week or two before the movie dropped, and that's proved to be a great investment. I do believe he's going to come back. There was even talk that he was going to come back as the Black Panther. Time will tell. But if he's going to come back, he needs a way back. And this book does it for me. This is Jungle Action, issue 18. Again, high grade. Paid 4 quid for this. Pence copy. But beggars can't be choosers when it looks like this. This is the first appearance of Madam Slay, the love interest of Killmonger, who later resurrects him. Okay? And it's also the first appearance of the character called the Mute. And this is part 13, the conclusion of the Panther's Rage. Again, a £30 plus book at the moment. 4 quid, no brainer. Delighted to find another copy of this. This book is really undervalued in my opinion. The last one I sold of these, I sold for about 35 quid, and I was hoping to get a bit more, to be fair. But I couldn't leave this here for this price. This was 6 quid, guys. And my previous copies have been direct editions. Now I've got a lovely newsstand copy. 2, Star Wars issue 43. 6 quid. First appearance of Lando. And his sidekick, of course. The first appearance of Lobot as well in this issue. But a great book. We're getting a Lando TV show. This one has got plenty of room for growth. Lovely newsstand. And of course, the newsstand goes for more than the direct edition. There is my direct edition, obviously with the Spidey face. Okay, so I'm left with some Silver Age now, guys. And a little bit of Bronze. Because I'm going to finish with one of my favourite runs in comics. This, I just... £15 I would not normally pay for a book like this. But the grade was so nice. And it's another character that has appeared, I think, in animated form in the Legion of Superheroes TV show many years ago. And a character in my encyclopedia. This is Adventure Comics, issue 365. The first appearance of Shadow Lass, who is Tasmia Malor, who later becomes Umbra and possesses the ability to manipulate darkness. Look at that. Oh, that's a sweet one. £15, guys. Lovely 12 center. Sweet, I was happy with that. Okay, one of my favourite runs now in Marvel Comics. If the grades are, I'm very fussy now. I won't buy just anything when it comes to eBay and Silver and Bronze Age. I need that grade to be at least fine to VF. Yeah, that's what I'm talking. and this one ticks the boxes. It is a character that has appeared in numerous MCU movies and shows. What did I pick up for £20? £20, you'd say? Maybe I've overpaid, but I know I can get 50 plus if I was ever to sell this. This is Strange Tales, issue 144. And look at the colours and look at the copy. First appearance of Jasper Sitwell. He was a bald guy with glasses, and he was an agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. and top-level interrogator. He first appeared in the Thor movie, then the Avengers movie, the Winter Soldier movie, Endgame. He's been in the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. TV show, a couple of one-shot live-action shows as well. It's also the first appearance of Dreadmund the Druid, and the first appearance of Asti the All-Seeing. But look at this copy. 20 quid, guys. Ooh, yeah, I'll pay that all day long. Sweet. I bought this book, this next one, a couple of weeks ago. It was probably around about a 3.5. I've certainly upgraded now. I paid £22.50 for this, but this is a bit of a spec play. A gorgeous looking copy of Strange Tales, issue 150. And the first appearance of Umar. And Umar is the sister of Dormammu. And I've got the first appearance of Dormammu in Strange Tales 126, I think it is. That book's through the roof at the moment. But we may see Umar down the line. Now, this is also the first time that Doctor Strange's name appears in the title banner. And for a Brucey bonus, the first artwork at Marvel by John Buscema. And look at this copy, guys. Woo! Look at the colours. And they're all sent copies, guys. Gorgeous. Look at that. Yeah. This is another one that just such lovely condition. I can't leave it there. £12 for this one. What did I get? Strange Tales, issue 164. Oh, my days. The first appearance of Yandroth, a scientist from planet Yan. We know Doctor Strange has got a big future in the MCU. I'm trying to cover my bases here, but look at that. Oh, yeah. If you check Key Collector, all Strange Tales books are really go up in price. This one I was surprised to find. Mid-grade. Yeah, it's seen better days. But it's around about a 4 to a 5.5. But it's a very hot book at the moment. We've just had Adam Warlock announced into the MCU. He's going to be in the next Guardians movie. And all Warlock keys are going through the roof at the moment. So they're paying just a fiver. £5 for this one. Strange Tales, issue 178. Oh, fill your boots, Dazzie. Look at this one. Yeah, not bad, not bad. Got a little bit of damage up here, but a bit creasing. The first appearance of Magus, an evil version of Adam Warlock from the future. Now, it's also the first appearance of the Universal Church of Truth group or team. The first appearance of the Matriarch, the leader of that team. First appearance of the Grand Inquisitors. The origin of Adam Warlock retold in this one. And but this one is a pence copy. But again, in this grade, around about a £30 to a £40 book at the moment. Talking about books that are hot at the moment, I have listed this one. And I've got it listed, I think, currently at $29.99. I've had a bid come in. Couldn't leave it there. Another copy. The character we have just seen. Spoiler. In the Eternals movie. What book did I get for £12? Strange Tales, issue 179. Yeah, lovely run of Strange Tales there. But I had the best of them. And this is, of course, the first appearance of Pip the Troll, the sidekick to Eros. Decent copy. Fine plus. Again, normally a book I wouldn't pay £12 for. I think I paid £1 something for my last copy of that, which I found in Weston. But when I saw what it was going for, there was money to be made. And so my final book, guys, and it's a DC one. And this book was on the wall and it was just reaching out to me. I hummed and I had this book already, but my copy was beat. My copy is probably about a 3.0. Again, I've listed it and I've got some interest. I've certainly upgraded. They had 30 on it. I said, you knock a couple of quid off. There's a little bit of a corner ding, but it's next to nothing. Let me have it for £27. What did I pick up? Now, when you do pick up this one, you've got to be careful because there's an insert or a poster inside that's important. I picked up Action Comics, issue 340. Yeah, another nice looking book, guys. The first appearance and origin of the Parasite, Raymond Rudy Maxwell Jensen. Seen him in the Smallville and Supergirl TV shows. And in this book, there is a double page pinup of Superman. If I can just show you that one. Like I say, don't pick up the book without it, guys, because you get that dreaded purple label. If you ever want to get it, get it certified. And there it is, guys. So look out for this one if you're ever picking up the first Parasite. But like I say, another great looking book. I've cleaned it up. So a close look. The only damage, we've got a little bit down here. And in that sort of grey, that is easily around about a 60 to a £70 book online at the moment. So to get it for half that, more than satisfied. That is it, guys. That is a wrap. A lot of silver, a lot of bronze there. Hope you enjoyed the haul. I've got another haul coming very soon, and my top 20 will be out this week as well. Stay tuned. Plenty of more to come from me. Like and subscribe. Bye.